It was a clear, bright morning in Richmond, California on March 17, 2015. The Wells Fargo branch on 23rd Street was bustling with activity as customers went about their business. Little did they know, this routine day was about to be disrupted by a daring heist. At precisely 11 o'clock in the morning, the tranquility of the bank was shattered when three masked men stormed through the doors. The lead robber, Erik H. Ramirez, brandished a semi-automatic pistol, his voice cold and commanding. "Everyone down on the floor!" he shouted. Michael C. Wilson and James R. Barnes, the other two robbers, followed suit, covering the customers and staff. The trio moved with frightening efficiency. Ramirez demanded cash from the tellers, his eyes darting around as he monitored the situation. Within 10 minutes, they had stuffed more than $1.2 million into duffel bags. The robbers made their escape in a blue rental van, leaving behind a scene of chaos and fear. Richmond Police were on the scene within minutes, but the robbers had already vanished. They had left few clues behind, but security footage from the bank showed the robbers in masks and gloves and, more importantly, captured the van they had used. The police quickly identified the van's license plate and traced it back to a rental agency. The robbers had used fake identities to rent the vehicle, but the investigation team was not deterred. They followed a trail of leads, including several addresses where the suspects might have been hiding, but each attempt seemed to lead them in the wrong direction. Weeks went by, and the trail grew colder. The police were no closer to finding the robbers, and the case seemed to be slipping away. The turning point came on April 5th, when a vigilant electronics store clerk in Richmond noticed something unusual. A man, later identified as Michael C. Wilson, was trying to pay for expensive electronics with large amounts of cash. The cashier, suspicious of the money's origins, called the police. Wilson's arrest provided the breakthrough the authorities needed. During interrogation, Wilson confessed and revealed crucial details about the robbery and the whereabouts of his accomplices. He led the police to a house in the outskirts of San Francisco where Ramirez and Barnes were hiding. On April 7th, the FBI and local police conducted a meticulously planned raid on the house. The operation was swift and precise. Ramirez and Barnes were taken into custody without any resistance. The arrest was the culmination of weeks of intense investigation and marked the end of a high-profile manhunt. The capture of Erik Ramirez, Michael Wilson, and James Barnes brought a sense of relief to the Richmond community and closure to the victims of the robbery. The suspects faced charges including armed robbery and possession of stolen property. Their trial was covered extensively by the media, which highlighted the detailed investigation and the robbers' mistakes that led to their capture. The case served as a stark reminder of how modern technology and diligent police work can unravel even the most carefully planned crimes. It underscored the perseverance of law enforcement and the critical importance of every lead in solving high-stakes cases.